Once upon a time, there was a beautiful shiny blue castle that glittered in the sun. This castle was ruled by the sweet and kind Queen Maya. Wherever the queen went, she was followed by a beautiful black cat named Mosey. The queen and Mosey talked and wandered the castle all day long. They were best friends. The castle was guarded by a bright blue dog named Sparkles. Sparkles loved Queen Maya and Mosey, and she would alert them when she sensed danger. You see, the castle was surrounded by a thick, dark, and tangled forest. They never dared to go in the forest, for they had heard a ferocious bobcat lived on one side of the forest. And a savage lion named Lionel lived on the other. One day, while Queen Maya and Mosey were visiting, Sparkles began to yip and bark like crazy. Maya and Mosey came running. "What's wrong, Sparkles?" they asked.
What's wrong?
Then Sparkles pointed to the sky. What they saw was a bright ball of fire in the sky, and it was headed straight for them. Queen Maya, Mosey, and Sparkles yelled in fear and ducked to the ground as the fireball boomed past them to the ground. Boom! Mosey crept toward the spot where the bright thing landed and said, "What do you think it is?" Right after Mosey spoke, someone popped up.
It's me, Mrs. Star.
Mosey, Sparkles, and the Queen jumped back in fear.
Okay.
Miss Star began to soothe them. "Don't be afraid."
Don't be afraid. I'm here to help.
"Help us with what?"
I'll help you with what?
About that time, Sparkles was sniffing the air. Then they all smelled what Sparkles was sniffing. Smoke! You see, when Miss Star zoomed over the castle, sparks fell from her and caught the castle on fire.
Oops, sorry.
Miss Star, Mosey, the Queen, and Sparkles huddled together to make a plan. But they didn't know how to put the fire out. Then things got even worse. A screaming growl came from the forest. The bobcat they feared appeared before them. He moved closer. "Oh no!" they said. And they held tightly to each other. Then a roar came from the other side of the forest. And Lionel the lion appeared. "Are you kidding me?" the Queen said.
Are you kidding me?
Then Miss Star noticed something in the bobcat's paw, as well as Lion the lion's paw.
It's water.
Then the lion and bobcat threw their water on the burning castle. "Whew, the fire is out," they said. But they were still scared of the lion and bobcat. "We brought water from a stream in the forest," the bobcat said. "You're not going to eat us?" said Mosey.
You're not going to eat us?
Bobcat shook his head no. "That's gross." "We just wanted to help," said the lion. "Can we be friends?" Say, "Can we be friends, guys?"
Can we be friends?
Good. It gets lonely in the forest. They all began to shake hands and warmly greet one another. Then Miss Star realized what her mission had been all along. She stepped forward and said, "Now
We're all friends because of me."
Then they all laughed and laughed and laughed. And then they all lived happily happily ever after. The end. Can you guys take it off?